The first step to carry out in making a standard pocket for a cassock is to fold your white material into double folds, just like this. Then you put in the measurement. For this pocket, there is a standard measurement for the pocket. For an adult, the wideness is 7 inches. Then you add an extra 1 inch allowance for the sewing, so that will make it 8 inches. So this, my material that I've folded into 2 folds now, I'll make sure that the wideness of this material is 8 inches. So I'll mark 8 inches here. I'll measure over here also. I'll mark 8 inches. And then I'll come at the top here also, and then I'll measure 8 inches. The idea behind doing this is for me to have a perfect rectangle for the shape of my pocket. So I'm going to connect those 8 inches mark that I have. I'm going to connect them together to make for a straight line. Then I'll connect this other point also to this other point here. Make that also into a straight line. Then I'll come over to cut this out. Then after I'm done cutting this, I'll measure 17 inches, which must be the longness of this cassock. It must be 17 inches long. So from the top here, I'll come down by 17 inches. I'll mark. Here also from this top here, I'll come down by 17 inches and I'll mark my 17-inch point there. Then I'll connect this into a straight line, and then I'll cut this out. So these measurements I'm giving here are for an adult. So if you're making for a younger person, so you make sure to reduce the measurement a little bit. But if you're making for an adult, this is the measurement you should use. So I'll be cutting this out now so that I can have my 17-inch by 8-inch pocket. But also, if the height of the person is tall, maybe it's between 62 to 65 inches tall, then you can increase this pocket to 19 inches. But for a standard individual of an average height, 17 inch is okay. Now I'm confirming my measurement and it's fine. Now from the tip here, I'll come down by 7 inch. Now I'm measuring for the opening of the pocket, so which is 7. Then on that 7-inch mark, I'll come in by 1 inch. I'll mark my 1 inch there. And then from this point now, I'm going to be stitching down to the end of the pocket. So I'll measure 1 inch also here. And then I'll connect both together to form a straight line like this. So on that 1 inch point that I have, that I marked, I'm going to notch it, because I'll be going over to my sewing machine now, and I'm going to stitch down from this point down to this point on that 1 inch line that I have. So I've done that, and you can see this is what I have. I've gone ahead to stitch down by 1 inch. Now this open side is my hand allowance. Okay, now at the bottom here, make sure to notch the midpoint. It's very important. You need this. Now I'm going to open it up and make sure that the joint part here, I'm going to top stitch, which means I'm going to fold them into double folds on each other like this all through. I'm going to fold this neatly. You can as well use your pins to secure this down, and before going over to your sewing machine to stitch down neatly. So this is what I have. You can see I've stitched it down with 1/2 of an inch, and I'm going to give this a press now. I'm going to iron this because while sewing your cassock, you need to always iron your material. Now I've ironed that. Now at the bottom here now, I'm going to measure 1/2 inch, making sure that that joint part is directly on the notched part. So I'm going to join this together, and then I'll take it over to my sewing machine, and I'm going to stitch down with 1/2 inch. Now I've done that, and this is what I have. I've stitched down with 1/2 inch. So you can see that that midpoint where we joined is directly at the midpoint. So I'm going to turn this inside out. So when I turn this inside out, so I will make sure that I bring out the edges like that. Now I've turned it inside out, and I will iron this down. I'll press this so that this particular side can lay very well, because you will not want it bulging. All right, so you need to press this. So press this, and then I'll go over to my sewing machine and I'll stop stitch just at the tip, like 1/4 inch. I'll just stop stitch on that, and this is it. You can see how neat and how beautiful this is. So you need to know that you're going to be making 2 of these, because a cassock has 2 pockets, so one on the right and one on the left. So you're going to be making 2 of these pockets like this, and then this opened side here, so you're going to be attaching that open part to the main body of your cassock. All right, that pocket allowance that you have on your cassock, you're going to be attaching these pockets to the pocket allowance you have on your cassock. Let me know what you feel about this video, about this tutorial, in the comment section. If this has been of help to you, please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, please. And also do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you're yet to subscribe to my channel. And also do not forget to share this video, share it to your friends, share it to your family. Let other people also know about this channel. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end. Till I see you in my next. Bye.